Eustachy Daszkiewicz or Ostap Dashko is considered to be the first recorded leader of a Cossack defense force. However, that claim of first is debatable because there were many other early leaders, including Bohdan Glinski from Severia.Daszkewicz held a position of starosta in Cherkasy at the early stages of development of Cossacks, and is sometimes mistakenly referred to as a hetman. Some sources as well as oral tradition claim that Dashkevych lived past the age of 80, at which age he routed the Tatars at Cherkasy. Origin. The information about his origin is very scarce. The Polish poet from Kiev region Joseph Bohdan Zaleski in the foreword of his Duma out of the Severia Duma about the first hetman wrote that in his childhood he heard stories about Daszko Wisnowiecki, who lived on the Nyahania island just south of Cossack. According to the folk tale, the prince perished in his youth, leaving on the island his wife and his son, who eventually became a glorious Cossack hetman. Zaleski suggests that Ostap Dashko was a son of Daszko Wisnowiecki. In his opinion, the origin of Daszkewicz from the princes Wisnowieckis could be confirmed, as Ostap Dashko has the same family coat of arms. According to Seweryn Uruski, a Polish heraldry specialist, Daszkewicz belonged to the Lelois coat of arms. Ruthenian Ostap Dashkevych of Orthodox Christian religion. He was presumably a descendant of Rurikid and Genghis from Ovruk. Daszkewicz also became known as a founder of Zaporizhian Host. He donated his lands near Kyiv to the Church of Resurrection of Christ at Podol in Kyiv. His estate eventually transformed into the village of Voskresenska Slobodka and later gave a name to the Voskresenka neighborhood, which is now a part of modern Kyiv on the left bank of Dnieper. Dashkevich was considered the highest authority in Lithuania on the Tatar question. His campaigns sometimes took him as far as the Crimea. However, in 1515 and 1521, while in alliance with the Tatars, he organized campaigns against the Grand Duchy to assist Lithuania. He took part in the 1507 uprising of Michael Glinski against King Zygmunt I the Old. In 1514, he became the starosta of both Kaniv and Cherkasy. Dashkevich was an effective leader. He took a major role in not only organizing Cossack forces to defend Ukraine, but also in organizing offensive campaigns against the Turks and Tatars. In Piotrko in 1533, he gave his plan to the Sejm, recommending that the government of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth organize the Cossacks as a standing military force for the defense of Ukraine, which at the time made up the southern border of the Commonwealth. His plan was approved, but the Commonwealth provided no assistance. Impact. Ostap Dashkevich made great impact on the organization of Ukrainian Cossack army and Ukrainian state. He is prominent descendant of Prince Rurik and Genghis Khan of Zardim of Great Horde, one of the first Cossack otamans, which organized different troops of people of Ukraine of that time who identified themselves as Cossacks, free men by the will of God in one military and political force, which in such way got a possibility to defend the lives, freedoms and rights of native people of the day Ukraine, who in the most part were of Orthodox Christian faith and Ukrainian language. That's why oppressed by governments and military forces of surrounding countries.